Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to Dance Monsters, the popping locking side. I'm your host, original LA Boppin Andre, one of LA's first poppers. This is Venice Beach, the backdrop for the movies like Breaking, which served as also the workshop, the group space, the practice space for other old school pop lockers back in the day. In this video, we're going to be bringing you the latest, greatest poppers and lockers worldwide from LA and France. So let's get this thing started by first bringing you the next generations of poppers here in LA, homeland of the poppers. You can keep that on the down low worldwide.
How's it going? My name's Chad Smith. I'm from Southern California. I'm 21 years old. I was born and raised here in the beautiful land of California. I've been dancing for about 1.5 years now. I first witnessed popping at B-Boy Summit 2002, and shortly thereafter I met up with Boppin Andre, and I was influenced by him, not directly, but he didn't teach me directly, but I was definitely influenced by him. That's mainly my style. Right now I kind of work and go to school and I dance on the side, but it's my hobby, it's what I love to do. And I just want to say to all the dancers out there, it's all about fun and having a good time. My last message to all the dancers out there is to have fun. It's all about having a good time and keep it funky.
My name is Timothy DeWong. My dance name is Animatronics. I'm affiliated with the crew named Funk Technicians and Mechanical Monsters with Boppin Andre and Mad Chad. I've been dancing for about a total of 2.5 years and popping for 1.5 years. When I first got into it, my main inspirations were from Taco, the EBs, Boppin Andre. What I want to do with dancing personally, I want to make it my own career. I've been studying modern jazz, classical ballet, improv, choreography classes at my college. My message to all the dancers in the world, just have fun with your dance and just keep on doing what you're doing. It doesn't have to be any style of dance, just whatever you want, just animation, boogaloo, just anything you want to do, just anything, just do your thing.
That was hot. That's what I'm talking about. That make me want to dance. And if it make me want to dance, I know it makes you want to dance. So why don't you do me a favor? Stand on up, because I'm going to give you a dance lecture. Today I'm going to teach you the bopping style. Remember, bopping is a little bit different from popping. They're two different elements, but both styles come from the robot. I'm going to give you 3 basic moves in the robot, and then I'm going to give you 3 advanced moves from the bopping. The robots are very important because they give you the foundation. This foundation then keeps with you throughout all your advanced techniques. The first move, the first technique, would be how to stop. Not really how to stand still as a mannequin, but how to come to a pause. I'll also try to give you, when I'm doing this, what I'm doing to make that pause look accurate or defined, okay? First, everyone knows what stop means. It's stop. It's stop. It's stop. It's stop. But what I'm doing actually is I'm stopping all things. I'm not even breathing. I hold my breath as I extend, and I hold my breath when I come to the hold. I'm actually trying to quit all motion. I'm breathing, and I'm continuing. In my body, I'm actually not only just trying to do some jerk move, I'm not moving my elbows, I'm not moving my hands. I'm actually collapsing or kind of tightening up my stomach muscles. And I'm also holding my rib cage and breath together at the same time. So I'm actually going at every stop, at every hit. Ready? Example again. Try that. Okay, now let's move on to basic number 2. Basic number 2 brings variety to the very basic stop that we did in number 1. Remember how we came to the quick 1 pose, no matter what you did? Just trying to come to a stop? 2 moves on in a way that gives a little bit more action to how you stop. It makes it a little bit more live. What you want to do is think of a ball that's bouncing and then coming to a quick stop. Don't worry about trying to hit hard yet and what muscles you're using yet or anything. Right now, concentrate on the idea of I came to a stop and then I came to another stop with a bounce. 2, 3, 4. And then I came to another stop with a bounce. 2, 3, 4. All right? And you can do that bounce in any direction you choose. You can use your head alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your body up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter how many bounces you use. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 3 bounces, you can keep going forever. The ideal is to create the illusion that you're doing a bounce stop. Now, let's see how this looks to music. All right, let's move on to basic number 3. Basic number 3 is going to add even more life to the one we did in number 2. Remember how we brung number 1, which is the basic stop to life, by adding the bounces? We're now going to add another dimension to your stop. Your stop is going to go quicker and more rapid. This is actually called the tick. So an example of the tick would be that any one motion that I move out can be done at any time. But if I was to chop those up like the hands on a clock, I would be considered to be ticking. It's not super rapid. It's simply stopping before you extend to your end. So, tick, 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 tick. I only wanted to go from here to here, from here to here, but tick, 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 tick. You don't actually have to say tick, tick, but if you keep it in your mind that you're actually moving, and if it actually helps you, go ahead and say the words. Go ahead and make the sound so that you can get stop, stop, stop. It's okay. Use that as much as you possibly can if it's going to help you improve. But what we want to do now is go and speed up that tick. We want to make it more rapid. So this technique of making it more rapid, but it's still a stop and go process, is called Sinbading. Some people call it the strobe, some people call it the electric fence, but the term comes from Sinbad. If you've ever seen the movie Clash of the Titans, Sinbad or whatever, there were creatures in there that moved. King Kong, they moved in claymation. The first word was actually called claymation, but it didn't catch on. But the movie Sinbading did. So this motion, now from the same tick, from the same stop to a tick, now becomes stop in succession. 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 That's basic number 3. And let's try that with music. Okay, now we're going to give you an advanced technique to add with those. This advanced technique is sort of just knowing and feeling for yourself when you want to make what illusion go. It's like adding a combo, but it's actually called a short stop or a rock stop. Okay, we already had the bounce one, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, but this advanced technique takes sort of those movements and moves them in short movements. It's very important to remember this, and probably more important than all the movements you'll put together with these things that I'm telling you. This one means I never in bopping truly extend. There is never truly in bopping a complete extension. Everything is almost in a tick form. So what I mean by that is you break up your directions in 45-degree angles. It's only an advanced technique of knowledge. But instead of moving like this, robot, which is 45 to your left, you now move in a 45 or 90, instead of a 90-degree angle, you move it in 45s. So your robot takes half steps. Your robot moving down doesn't go from here to here. You go from here to here. That half step gives a crisp snappiness and a quick movement, less exertion on the body, all right? Many times you see the dancers who go out, they're very explosive, but they are really winded because they're moving in dynamic movements, way more dynamic than what I'm doing, but the body control is being lost in all that motion. For more concise movements, you practice less distance from one motion to the next. Example again, 1 moment, 2 moments, 3. Not boom, boom. 1 movement, or 1 movement to 3. 1, 2, 3. See? quick distance. Let's try that with a combination of the first two. Okay, let's move on to advanced number 2. Yes, I know you guys are still wondering what makes this bop technique. How do you get this big shake? I'm going to give you the basic of that big shake because it is advanced number 2, but it starts with nothing but a shake. Advanced number 2 combines all the other motions with a quicker movement. That quicker movement, when coming to a stop, actually has inertia. Forget the big word. It actually starts an illusion that you bounce. Meaning, if I did this in slow motion, when I come to a stop, it is a clean stop. But moving in motion to that clean stop, there's a shake of my body. You doing that coming up and down gives the illusion that you're hitting, when all you're doing is trying to come to a complete stop after motion. So it's a cause and effect thing more than it is how I'm bopping. I'm not working a bop hit. The illusion that other people pick up is that I'm sticking my chest out, or that I'm shaking really hard, or hitting my arms, or tapping my legs. I'm not doing any of those things. It's just an illusion. To me, the other people who do them are really doing them. Keep that in mind. I am simply coming from one end to the other end quickly. All the half steps and all the quick stops make that illusion. That is advanced because it's what I'm doing and how I'm thinking about what I'm doing more than how I'm actually working on the technique. Let's try that to music. Okay, now that you got through all of that, let's just kind of summarize all of those together. We gave you 1, the stop. We gave you 2, the bounce move. We gave you 3, the tick. We gave you the concept of taking short distance, like instead of extending yourself all the time, making quick movement. Then we went on to say, well, there's an illusion that you get with making those quick movements and fast stops from number 1 together. What we're going to do is now add all those combos, which is very important in a sense, to get the whole expression. I'm not going to use any music this time, but I'm going to tell you as I'm talking to you how I'm doing that. I'm taking the robot bass, which means I'm usually standing still, but you don't have to. All you got to do is remember that whatever you're doing, even if you was bouncing or movement, that there's a stop at the end. If you took these long movements, which are very good, once you're in the bopping style, it becomes a shorter movement. You're going halfway. If you then take the bounce stops, you get the shaking tremor thing. You can make your first tremors wide and advance toward getting quicker tremors. That will give you that illusionary hit that is out there. Then you have the ticks. You advance from slow ticks to quicker ones. Tying them all together, you just get to make any motion you want. Now, creativity is yours. From any dance to hitting with it. And stop animations all together. The more you work at it, the easier adding those combinations will be. Actually, the more you work at this, you'll find it's like a necklace with beads. All those beads are like little simple choreography bits that you use. You get to start from scratch, learn the basics, but when you finish, you get to add the beads in any order you wish. That will give you a combination of styles, a combination of techniques, and choreography that will make you creative. Keep practicing. I know you're going to get well. Now, how do you feel you coming along with your dance lecture? That's right. Some of you did real good, I can tell. Some of you had that feeling already. That's good. And some of you find it a little difficult to see what I'm doing. Hey, this is video. Just pull that thing back a little bit and do it again. And remember, all you gotta do is put a little extra effort in it. Practice makes perfect. Now, just now I wanna go across the water. That's right, I had a little time over in France. That's right, them boys was bringing another little twist and flavor to it. I mean on both the locking and the popping side. And say, I think you're gonna be very interested in what they're doing over there. We're gonna bring you a treat by giving you some of their next generations, which are currently doing the things that they put down. And I think you're gonna like this just as much as you like what you just saw. Right on.
Hi, my name is Bruce from Paris. My crew is Ikenji, and me and Regis will show you some popping moves. And let me introduce you my friend Pilot for locking parts. Check this out. Okay, my style is, I love boogaloo, I love popping, I love waving, gliding, and I try to mix everything. But for me, the techniques, the skills come later. The first for me is what you feel in your heart and what you heard. The music is really important. After, skills come later. And for the future, I would like to work my skills and to continue in the same way. So I like house dance, hip-hop, new school, salsa, tap dance, everything. I love every kind of dance, and I try to put every influence in my dance. The popping influence was really, really big back in the days, and it's still really big now. It's really a revolution. The first poppers here in Paris was Leroy, Junior, Fox, and maybe I forget someone, but first we called the popping Smurf here in France because we didn't know the name, the real name, the original name. And after the boogaloos came in 1998, and they bring us a lot of information, and they make us more stronger after that for all the basics move and everything. And now it's getting better. Yeah, in the future I would like to make my heaven growing up. For the evolution for French dancers, it's important to do events and everything. And my event is called the Just the Group. And for me, it's a new thing in Paris because before we hadn't this kind of event. And I would like to give a class everywhere in the world and to travel a lot, to see every culture, like in Japan, in America, everywhere. In Germany too, everywhere. Okay, I would like to say hello to everybody in Japan, in the world. I would like to say here in Paris we try to work hard for the evolution of the dance. And if you want to come to Paris to practice with us, it's okay, no problem. We like to share, okay? And I would like to say peace, love and unity to everybody and in the world, in Japan, in America, in Germany, whatever. Dance is not politics, it's just love. And that's all. Peace, Bruce, Kenji.
Wee, la, la, la. Whew, France is bringing their own flavor to the game. This is popping worldwide. I told you, you gotta be black in this thing. Now what I want to do is bring you a special secret. I want to keep it real for a moment. Real as can be. Most of this stuff is started up in Northern Cali. All California, don't get me wrong, but Northern Cali had it going on. Frisco, the Bay, Oakland, Fillmore District. Them boys was putting it down with a whole new flavor. And what I want to do for you right now is I kind of put together a special little group treat just to kind of bring you a taste of that flavor, where it all kind of started, where it all began. So you don't want to turn them knobs now. You don't want to fast forward this, and you don't want to go pop in another tape. This is what you want to be right here.
Hey, what's up? My name's J-Rock, representing Animated Beat Mechanics from the West Coast, Los Angeles, California. Been popping for about 6-7 years or so. It's been a while, been dancing for a long time, but strictly popping for about 6 or 7 years. Just want to send a shout outs to my crew, Animated Beat Mechanics, representing the US from East to West Coast. I also want to send a shout outs to my teachers, the Electric Boogaloos, also Boppin Andre, Mr. Pop-Tart, and anyone else that's influenced me along the way. Also a special shout out to the people in Japan who get to peep this video. Hopefully I can come out there and enter some of your contests and give you a good run for the money. And Kay, I'm coming for you, baby. I didn't forgot. You got me in that battle. That was good. But I'm going to come back at you. So prepare. And I hope to see you in Cypher in the circles with everybody in Japan. Stay up. Keep it funky. And we'll see you next time. J-Rock.
Hello, all you gentlemen and ladies in Japan and land to land. My name is Poppin Todd of the Animated Beat Mechanics crew. And I'd like to, I guess, start off by saying that I started learning popping. People were doing it in my high school back in '97, '98. And I got inspired by doing that. I started off waving and gliding. And not until 2001, I started hitting and popping. And so I've just been hardcore, I guess, ever since I first started. And okay, my goal in dancing is to never stop growing and expanding with dancing, because dancing keeps you young, and it's what I want to do. Even if I don't get money for it, I just want to do it because I love it.
What's happening? My name's Ms. Pandora from the West Coast, Los Angeles in the United States, representing a poppin' crew called Animated Beat Mechanics. I've been popping for about 4 years now, and hopefully for the rest of my life. I think right now my current goal is to try and exceed the dance beyond all limits and try to be the best I can be and help others at the same time with the dance. My message to all dancers out there is to stay true with yourself, because the most important part of the dance that a lot of people don't understand is it's about soul. And soul is what makes our dance funky. And the soul moves the body and the body moves the world. So without soul, we have no funk styles. So that's basically my message to the world. Pay attention and stay true to yourself. Peace.
What's going on, everybody? This is Legend representing Motion Sickness Crew and Beat Slayers. Motion Sickness Crew represents. Yeah, I'm out here chilling. I'm 21 years old right now, and I've been popping for about 10 years, and I didn't get the true style of popping until I got with the Electric Boogaloos in '99. I met him B-Boy Summer '99, Skeeter Rabbit in a circle, telling me, stay on beat, to the beat. And he worked that beat into me and brought me to the Electric Boogaloos, and they took me in like a little brother and molded me into the dancer that I am today. So I thank y'all for that, and I appreciate that very much. And man, I got a little message for all the dancers around the world, you know what I'm saying? Just do what the beat tells you to do, man. I mean, just listen to the music and just rhythm ride all day long, okay? Stay on the beat. It's very important to the music. And goodness gracious, what I'm trying to do, though, with this whole dancing thing, this whole funk thing, I'm trying to bring it back to the mainstream like it used to be. It used to be mainstream in the USA, but it's not anymore. So it's time for us funksters from the underground to come up to the mainstream and take everybody else's jobs and help our culture grow, get all the youngsters doing it, and everybody's happy, popping, and it's a beautiful thing. So that's all Legendary's trying to do. All right, y'all, everybody, stay funky, ride the music, do what the beat tell you to do, and good. Motion Sickness, Beat Slayers, I'm out. Peace.
Yo, Junior Boogaloo from Motion Sickness Crew, here in Carson, California. I've been dancing for 25 years. Been doing a lot of shows, videos, music videos for the Black Eyed Peas, the Booyah Tribe, teach dance for Culture Shock. So I've been dancing for a long time. Originally from the Bay Area. First group that I ever heard of was Close Encounters of the Funkiest Kind, Captain Crunch and the Funky Bunch. Moved down here to LA. I met the Booyah Tribe, used to be Blue City Strutters. I heard about the EBs, Electric Boogaloos. My message for all them poppers out there is to learn all the different styles and don't let nobody get you down. Just always keep your head up and learn all the different styles. Boogalooing, tutting, Fillmore, robot, waving, tutting, animating, ticking, all the styles. And just keep on popping. Motion Sickness Crew, Junior Boogaloo. So what you gonna do?
What's happening? It's the Sweepy Street Sweeper from the legendary Rocksteady Crew, the Rhythmatic Funk Movement, Beat Slayers, EB Fam. I'm a student of Mr. Wiggles, Pop Master Fable, Jazzy J, Skeeter Rabbit, Poppin' Pete, Boogaloo Sam. I've been dancing for almost all my life. And you probably could catch me on a bunch of videos, Missy Elliott, Work It with Mr. Wiggles. My message to all the dancers out there is to always be a student, because you can always learn more, and you will be the best that you can be.
1, 2, 3.
My name is Andre Diamond. They call me Bopping Andre. I'm one of LA's first poppers. Been dancing for about 22 or 23 years. I actually started in about 76, but that was only robot. I didn't get popping until 78. My style is called bopping, which is a dancing robot. It's actually influenced in 3 different ways. One is from popping, which is regular pop locking, sort of introduced by the Electric Boogaloos in Southern California, Los Angeles. But the other one is robot out of mind that started a long history. Putting those 2 together in a way kind of got an extra influence to develop by the Bay City areas, the people who pop lock up south in Frisco and so forth. And that's the combo meal. That's what I bring to the table. I'm actually 40 years old right now, and I'm still trying to get down and have some fun with this. It's a good thing. Currently there is an explosion of poppers worldwide. You know, they just doing their thing, and everybody do have different flavors. But initially, it only broke down to there was basically no scene, but there were people doing it. Wherever it was introduced to, something sprouted, something got planted, something grew. But everywhere it went, there was also something called growth potential, sort of a feedback scenario. If you go somewhere, like the originators would go somewhere and do a dance, those people then came up. They started trying to practice what they saw, and only what they saw, so they would imitate what they saw. They didn't really bring anything to the scene, they just imitate what they saw. And because they couldn't do everything, they specialized or compartmentalized in what they could do. If they saw a float, they became special floaters. You know, when you go back there, though they couldn't do a lot of ways, they would do what they could do, floaters only. The original people sort of do a little variety of everything because they just going for what they know, they're feeling what they feel. The newer people seeing that would only say, I want to learn that, give me that to learn. And then they'll stick with that as a base to learn. So their practice became, by habit, their style. Like in the old days, if they did touch, it was just a move to do. The new people liking the touch would go home and stay in the mirror. They had a passion. I call that a passion. They got better, even sometimes better than the people who first did it, because they had a passion to stay in the mirror and perfect it. That's why some of the new and next generation and current people are actually modern technology. They kind of advanced in a lot of ways what the people in the old school were doing. But they had a passion back then when they first was in popping, and that's just what gave the explosion what it did. The differences between like maybe the LA poppers and the New York poppers only came down that when popping, which had its base from LA or California, got taken across, or maybe somebody from there seen them, they only picked up on small pieces what to do. But the pieces they took, they did really good on. Like they had a passion to improve on, all right? So they took the waves, not much to hit, but some ground moves, not much the stepping and robotic type moves, but what seemed to be the power moves. And in controversy to that, though we're in another topic and I'm not trying to stay there, in B-boys, they started with a passion from the B-boy or breaking dance scene, and they had a passion for what they had a passion when they first started to do almost everything. They had house and dancing and power moves. But when California got a hold of it, we only looked at the power moves. We didn't think about up rock. You know, we didn't think about dance. So in controversy, it's exactly the same thing on two sides of the border. And that's still the current controversy right now. Now, when it also went across the waters, Japan, y'all doing really good. France, y'all doing really good. Everyone's doing really good. Thank you for watching Dance Monsters. Again, I'm your host, Boppin Andre, and I know you're going to improve after watching this tape. If you see me in Japan, come on up there and talk to me. I'm not afraid. Don't be scared. Shake my hand, but I'm going to test you just to see how far you've come. Again, keep this in memory. My personal message to you. Dancing comes from the heart. Keep it there. That's the passion. Quality technique is all good. Keep the passion. Keep it alive. Peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen,